Good evening, guys. It's going to be a one take today. So pretty much since phase one finished, excuse me, I got the hiccups. As I keep repeating, I've pretty much not done any exercise or eaten well or hit my water goal for the day or any of that stuff. And I've noticed over the past 2 days I've been feeling pretty I don't know the word for it, emotional, stressed even. The cool thing is I've noticed that the Garmin stress thing, I thought it might be a bit gimmicky at first, but it knows the difference, because when I was on holidays I was hella low stress. It kept saying to me, you had plenty of restful moments in this day which will help you to do blah 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 blah. So my stress level was always between 13 and 20 something. The last couple of days it's been 44, 45, and it says you have not had many restful moments today. If you keep having days like this, you will become exhausted. It's kind of cool that it knows. And I'm excited to use it more, because I really got it towards the tail end of phase one, when I haven't gone to CrossFit since I fucking got this thing 3 weeks ago. Pretty disappointed in that. I think the main thing that's been really affecting me over the past couple of days is not hitting my water. I reckon I've been having about 1 litre of water each day. When I'm on phase one or 75 hard, I'm drinking 4 litres of water a day. And it's one of those things that I want to make a non-negotiable no matter what plan I'm on. And starting tomorrow for good, I'm going to do that. I think I need to make a habit of drinking a 750ml bottle like that every morning, as soon as I wake up, pretty much, before I drink anything else, before I have a coffee, before I have anything else. Drink one of those to start the day off right. We are 80% water as human beings. I think it's really important. I think I've been neglecting it. I reckon that's probably more than even just the eating bad and not exercising as much. I reckon that's probably a massive contributor to my stress, because work hasn't really been bad, so it's definitely not work that's stressing me out, because I worked plenty of days last week where my stress levels weren't high. I was still eating well as a part of phase one, so still importantly drink the 4 litres of water. I was messaging a friend earlier and she mentioned something to me that I've never really thought of before, in the sense that we were talking about sleep and recovery and all that sort of stuff. And she said something about sleep, having a good sleep habit requiring discipline. And I know that sounds common sense, but I've never thought of it in that sense before. And it almost motivates me to try and hack my sleep and get better sleep, because it requires discipline and it's almost like a game. Tonight I'm lucky because obviously I worked 6 till 2 in the afternoon today. It's 10:30 now at night, and I don't work until 2 p.m. tomorrow. I don't have any lofty goals about wanting to go to CrossFit or go for a run tomorrow. I'll be happy if I reach my 10,000 steps, get 4 litres of water in, and eat pretty clean. I was saying to Emily the other day as well, not even just 75 hard or phase one related, but I think I need to change my eating habits up quite a bit, and have a little bit of variety again. I've pretty much just been, when I break my fast in the morning, having a protein bar. I think I should really be focusing a little bit more on eating food. I think that probably not tomorrow, but from tomorrow onward, from the next day onwards, when I eat my first meal of the day, I think I might start having boiled eggs again, obviously until I get sick of them. I think I need to add fruits and stuff like that back in again as snacks. I'm finding when I eat bad, check if we've still got plenty of space to record. I do. When I eat bad, I'm finding that I really don't enjoy the feeling of being super full. I enjoy the feeling of not being hungry, obviously, because it's not pleasant to feel hunger. But I enjoy the feeling of being light and nimble. There's nothing like having a meal that's just the right amount of food that makes you feel good. It's bonus if it tastes good. But I don't know. It's, with all my meditation stuff, it's made me a lot more self-reflective, and I think that my journey with binge eating disorder and overeating and just having a poor relationship with food and going through cycles where I'll do phase 1 and then I'll eat whatever I want for like a week after and then jump back on and restrict and all that sort of stuff. I mean, not that my diet's particularly restrictive. I eat about 1,600 calories when I'm watching what I eat, and they're generally pretty good calories. I like back in the day I used to eat 1,200 calories and not eat nearly enough, but yeah, I enjoy eating well like that. It just makes me feel better. I don't know where I was going with that, but oh yeah, since I've started meditating, I've become more mindful. I think that I really want to work on more intuitive sort of eating, wherein I don't deny myself going out to dinner with family or friends, but where I try and make a decent choice on the meal menu, instead of getting a burger and fries because I know it will make me feel like shit, and it's never really that satisfying when you have it anyway. So I think that's my next massive goal with things, is to really challenge myself when it comes to that. Andy Frisell has started 75 hard again, so obviously I'm not going to be done with phase 1 until the 10th, phase 3 until the 10th of November. So if I were to do 75 hard again, it would be straight away at the end of, if I were to do 75 hard again actually, I think it would be pushed back a day, which would mean that Christmas Day would be 75 hard. I'd have to have a look at that. But actually maybe not. I'll have a look at it. And if I do it exactly the same dates that I did last year, I'd probably almost be willing to do 75 hard again later in the year, especially if it finishes on Christmas Eve. Having said that, I don't really need Christmas Day off, do I? I think that I'm going to try and stick with like 1,600 calories for the next little bit, as many days as I can between now and when I start phase 2. But what I'm also going to do is when I start phase 2, I'm not going to restrict myself to just 1,600 calories. I think I'm going to try and work, I know I'm talking a lot about shit that doesn't matter to any of you, but I'm sort of talking about it to myself in a sense, as like a bit of a diary. I think I'm going to, because you've just got to stick to a meal plan with phase 1 and all that sort of stuff, 75 hard, the Live Hard program. It doesn't say you have to stick to like Atkins diet or fucking keto, or you have to, stick under a certain amount of calories. Like, I get really, 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 really rigid with myself when I shouldn't. Realistically, what I should be saying is, while I'm on 75 hard, never eat more than 2,000 calories. Because that counts for even a massive day where I might do like a Spartan Beast, a 21k race with heaps of obstacles and heaps of burpees. That way I can refuel a bit more. And then my other criteria being no cheat meals and no junk food. So no like Skittles, no M&Ms, no ice cream. I don't eat any of that shit when I'm on phase 1 and 75 hard. So for the 75 days of 75 hard and the 30 days of phase 1, so 105 days in total over the past like 4 months or so, I didn't eat like one bit of chocolate or anything along those lines. All my treats were like protein yogurt or like a protein bar that had some sort of nutritional benefit for me. I think that's where I should go in terms of my diet in general. I think that unless I'm having a meal out, I should be trying to stick 2,000 or below and make sure I'm hitting a certain amount of protein and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, it's almost 10 minutes of me rambling about my eating habits. But it's helpful for me to talk it through, I think. I reckon I need a few base things as well. I think I need to make sure I have 1 protein shake a day. I want to get back on creatine again, so that's something I should go and do over the next couple of days. Just to help me with a bit of a boost in strength. And I need to take my vitamins every single day to aid with recovery, including the sleep vitamin that Emily and I got a little while ago. Both of us stopped taking it. I don't know why. It can't hurt. So yeah, they're my main things. I think I really want to focus on that. And one other thing that I've been talking to Emily about, And I think this may help me to stick it to 1600 calories easier. Is I eat a large amount of meat at my meals. I'll eat 2 salmon fillets, or I'll eat 300 grams of like chicken or lamb. And I think I need to cut that in half and start to have maybe 150. So that way, on any given day, if I'm going to have chicken for dinner, I can also have it for lunch. I personally wouldn't find that repetitive. And it just means that I can fit more calories in, fit more meals in. It means I'd be able to eat bigger meals for breakfast and stuff like that, which would probably help with adherence because I'd never have to go hungry. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm excited to see how much different my stress levels are tomorrow if I actually drink 4 litres of water. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to stop rambling. 70 days straight today of meditation. I'm very proud of myself. Feels like I've been meditating forever, but it also makes me feel very proud of my efforts with 75 hard, because I'm 5 days shy of having done 75 days of like a million things a day. I'm rambling, I'm tired, I've got to go. So thank you for watching, hope you're doing well. Take care and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.